Prince Harry made a spectacularly rude remark to the press during the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's first joint tour, royal correspondent Valentine Low has claimed. Mr. Low recalled witnessing the scene as he was part of the press pack who followed Meghan and Harry during their successful tour of Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and Tonga. Writing in his newly published book Courtiers: The Hidden Power Behind the Crown, Mr. Low said it is a standard part of the royal tour to have members of the royal family venture, while on a shared aeroplane, in the seating area reserved to the journalists in tow, to thank them for their coverage and work. The royal rota had been informed Meghan and Harry would do this on a 5-hour flight bringing them from Tonga to Sydney, and the Duke and Duchess appeared after the plane had landed. The Duke gave Mr. Low the impression he didn't want to perform this traditional duty, as he looked like a sulky teenager, forced against his will to talk to some unwelcome visitors. Mr. Low, who had travelled through her senior as the Times correspondent, added the Duchess smiled benignly to the press, but let her husband do most of the talking after a polite exchange. The royal author wrote in his book, Harry sounded rushed, as if he couldn't wait to get back into the first-class cabin, away from the media. "Thanks for coming," he told the assembled press pack, "even though you weren't invited." Even for a man who has a deep mistrust of the press, this was spectacularly rude and incorrect. The media very much had been invited to cover the tour. Mr. Low went on to claim the Duke was later briefed by his staff on how badly his remark had been received by the press pack. He wrote, later, Harry's staff, who had spent much of the flight trying to persuade the Duke to speak to us, told him how badly his remarks had gone down. He replied, "Well, you shouldn't have made me do it."